Hello, Aquarius Souls. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudience and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. I channel messages from creative expression such as movies, books, and music, and I am excited and honored to be doing this reading for you today. For this series, I will be channeling messages from Elvis Presley songs. I was inspired to do this series because a couple of weeks ago I went and seen the new Elvis film with my grandpa in the theater, and it was phenomenal. I was completely blown away by this film. And it was also very interesting to learn some things about Elvis that I didn't know before. He actually only lived to be 41 or 42 years old, and he was very much controlled by the music industry. And it was very sad to watch that. But on a positive note, his music has a lot of light messages within them. So I wanted to use this as an opportunity to honor Elvis Presley and to also channel some messages for you. So how the reading will work, I will be using a Spotify playlist on my phone called This is Elvis Presley, and Spirit will choose the song for you. I will channel the lyrics, and then I will do an intuitive card reading to get some additional messages. So let's see which Elvis Presley song has a message for you, Aquarius. We have You're the Devil in Disguise. So I'm going to go channel the lyrics from that song, and I will be right back. Sit tight. Okay, Aquarius Souls, here are your channeled lyrics from the song You're the Devil in Disguise. You fooled me with your kisses. You cheated and you schemed. Heaven knows how you lied to me. You're not the way you seemed. One more time. You fooled me with your kisses. You cheated and you schemed. Heaven knows how you lied to me. You're not the way you seemed. So let's get some cards here, Aquarius, and see what else is going on here. The first deck we're using is the Work Your Light deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your additional messages for my Aquarius souls? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Next, we're going to use Fairies of the Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Next, we have the Keepers of Light deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Your final card will come from the Power Affirmation deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your final messages for my Aquarius souls. I experience love wherever I go. Love is everywhere, and I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life, and I find myself easily expressing love to others. Okay, Aquarius, let's reflect on your lyrics one more time. You fooled me with your kisses. So, Spirit is bringing through a situation where someone deceived you in the realm of love. Someone fooled you with their kisses, where they said things that their actions did not align with. And I feel like Spirit is trying to show you the truth about someone in your current life right now who isn't as invested as you are. But also, I'm seeing situations where relationships have ended, where you're still healing from a heartbreak from someone who had the same energy, someone who, where, you know, they would kiss you and it would literally make you melt, only they weren't being genuine, they weren't being authentic. They were basically serving their own personal desires and selfish wants, is what I'm picking up here. You cheated and you schemed. So some of you have dealt with being cheated on, and I feel the pain from that. And even, I'm seeing there was also even some situations where you gave this person multiple chances after knowing they had cheated on you because you love this person. But I'm also seeing there's a situation right now where some of you, where this is happening, where someone is still cheating, and it's just like sucking your life force from you. And because we have free will, until we truly allow ourselves to see the truth about these types of people, when we recognize our value and we walk away from people who do not value us, a massive shift happens. But because we have free will, it can only happen once your soul, once you are ready to do that. But I see there is heartbreak here. I see there is healing taking place, but also a lot of you where your spirit guides are trying to show you the truth about someone, but because your emotions, the time you've invested in with this person is so deeply entrenched, it's kind of clouding the truth of who this person is with your perception. You fooled me with your kisses. You cheated and you schemed. Heaven knows how you lied to me. You're not the way you seemed. So there's also another energy of a lot of you having your eyes open to this person. You're not the way you seemed. Seeing how someone's actions does not align with their words. Actions speak louder than words do. Okay? And I'm also seeing instances of people who you'll hang out with them and then you don't hear from them for a long period of time. When someone is truly all about you, they will make time to call you. There are 24 hours in a day, okay? And it does not take much effort to pick up a phone and send a message to say, hey, how are you doing? I'm busy today. I just wanted to say, hey, how are you doing? If you're going long periods of time without this happening, then this person does not value you. This means that they are not making you a priority, where you yourself need to make yourself a priority and cut cords with these type of people. All right? Because you deserve better than this. And the reason I know that is because I was hung up on a man for 6 years. It was a casual relationship. He did not love me. I refused to see it, and I continuously allowed him to break my heart over and over again. And I kept trying to force a connection that just didn't want to happen. And it left me very drained. I kept wondering what was wrong with myself when there was nothing wrong with me. It was just that the connection wasn't there the way that I wanted it to be. And this man that I was with, he wasn't honest. He didn't communicate how he really felt. He kept me on a hook and just said the right things to get me to come back. It's very much the energy of this song where it says, you fooled me with your kisses, you cheated and you schemed. Except in my situation, we were never in a relationship, so he always had the ability to go see whoever else he wanted, and so did I. It was a casual relationship, but I wanted more from it, and he did not. But he would say things like, I do want to be with you, and then we would have our time together. I'd go home and I wouldn't hear from him for 3 months. And it literally broke me. It was very, very painful. And it's actually still something I'm healing from now. I have completely withdrawn my energy from him. It has not been easy to do. This has been a process of 10 years because I had a soul contract with this man, and this is the lifetime where we break it. So I feel like you also have a similar dynamic with someone in your life where this attraction, it feels so magnetic. You can't stop thinking about them. And it's literally a trap. It really is. But I'm also grateful for the experience because it helped me see my own value and what I deserved and what I was worth. My worth was not defined by this man who did not see my value. And there's just a lot of energy here of devoting your energy back to yourself, pulling your energy away from whoever this is that you may have had a hard time letting go of, and doing what sets your soul on fire. Because with Answer the Call, what is your soul calling you to do? I feel like the call here is to let go, to surrender, to trust the spiritual guidance that Spirit is giving you. Some of you may actually be working with Krishna right now, and it says, trust your spiritual guidance on this card. So for a lot of you, I feel like your soul is calling you to trust what your spiritual team is trying to show you. Because I feel like they'll put something in front of your face that shows you the truth about who this person is, but then I'm hearing excuses being made for this person. And this is one area that I refuse to sweep under the rug. I will be very blunt with this. If someone is ghosting you, if someone does not call and see how you are doing, doesn't take the time to invest in you, this person does not value you. And I know that from personal experience. Do not let somebody treat you this way, okay? I know the energy it caused. I know the karmic pattern that can make you feel so entrenched with it, and you deserve better, right? Also, with divination, Spirit is saying to embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So, your spiritual gifts, the energy that you have felt, I'm seeing that a lot of you have picked up on the red flags with this person. Spirit is saying you have the ability to see this situation for what it truly is with crystal clear clarity. And I wish I had listened to my intuition, because the first time I met this guy, there were red flags everywhere. He was very touchy-feely. He was making inappropriate comments. He touched inappropriately. And I'm not still quite sure what my mind was thinking in that moment, that I allowed this to go on for as long as it did. But this is also me needing to forgive myself, but also at the same time taking my power back. And when red flags are raised and you feel that, don't ignore it, all right? So if you practice any type of divination right now, whether that's with, I'm seeing teacups, tea leaves, runes, crystals, tarot cards, your spiritual gifts that you have with visualization, I'm even seeing for some of you, it's very finely tuned right now. It will help you with your current situation and also help you gain clarity. And also, if you work with Krishna, Krishna is also helping you see the truth. And very powerful ascended master here, very loving. And he wants you to know, because it says on the bottom of the card, you are loved unconditionally. All right? So even if there's someone in your life who isn't giving you that unconditional love, you have so much love and support around you. I'm also saying you have some amazing friends. There is an amazing support system that can help you through this. Your commitment has been recognized. So I'm also seeing there are some really cool things you're working on in the meantime. And Spirit wants you to know that your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Your commitment is recognized, and you're creating a lot of really beautiful experiences for yourself, because these are the moments where you're pulling your energy back and focusing on something that you love, focusing on your needs, on your wants, on your desires. It is not selfish to do that, especially if you have put all of your eggs in other people's baskets for so long, all right? I experience love everywhere I go. So this is Spirit's way of saying that there's something very powerful about your energy. I'm being shown when you walk into a store, it's almost like people pick up on the energy because they feel your loving energy, and it's like they'll glance in your direction. Because if they have been in a negative energy space, like let's say they go to work from 8 to 12, and then people with a higher vibration, and I say this without any judgment, it's just a matter of where everyone's at with their level of consciousness and awareness. You walk into a store and the energy shifts in a very positive way, people do take notice of it, and it heals. Your energy, I'm seeing, heals when you walk into these spaces that you go into. And you may find that people are very open to helping you with things. Because you yourself raise your vibration, I'm seeing there's a lot of very powerful rituals you do, because you've primed your energy for the day. When you go into your day, you're experiencing love literally everywhere you go. And I'm also seeing a lot of you have a lot of love for animals in the world. See how the hands are holding a nest with 2 eggs on it? You have a very, very nurturing energy, and people appreciate that about you, Aquarius. Love is everywhere, and I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life, and I find myself easily expressing love to others. So Spirit wants to show you how loved and supported you really are, because you are a loving, supportive person, and you deserve this same balance back to you. You deserve to receive this same love in return. So Spirit is saying to open up to it, all right? I'd like to open up my Clairaudience and see what else Spirit is bringing through about your situation. Thank you. I'm hearing the word rusty. And this has an energy of feeling like you're rusty at something. I'm seeing a lot of you have a passion that you did a lot more when you were younger, and I'm seeing you want to go back to doing it, but there's this energy of, oh man, I'm rusty. I used to do that a long time ago. I don't have the resources I need to really do that again. And Spirit is saying to let that mentality go, because okay, if you start doing something that you hadn't done for a long time, but you're still passionate about it, that passion will radiate through you into what you are doing. Because it's a natural love of yours, you will find things flow in a natural way. And it's okay if you're rusty to begin with. Nobody on this planet is perfect, and it's actually our imperfections that are some of the best things about us. So embracing those things will help you with what you are working on, what you're creating. So don't be afraid to be rusty at something, okay? If you genuinely love it, that is all that matters. What else, Spirit? Thank you. There is a shadow aspect coming up right now. What is this in regards to, Spirit, that my Aquariuses are facing right now? What is this shadow work? I'm hearing people pleasing, okay? That definitely is a shadow, because there is a conditioning and a program on the planet that says we must be nice. But if you think about it, where does being nice really get us? It leads us to saying yes when we actually mean no. And what that does is it creates resentment, and later down the road can lead to sickness and illness, because that resentment is within the body. So I'm hearing to set healthy boundaries for yourself, and it's important to be kind, but don't be nice. And a good metaphor of this is that honesty does not mean you have to be cruel. You can be kind while being honest about something, if that makes sense. Honesty without kindness is cruelty. And I always thought that that was a very powerful phrase. Any final messages for my Aquarius souls? Thank you, Spirit. I'm also see somebody walking. I feel like this is a metaphor for walking away. It's a very confident walking, and I see that it's being done outside on a sidewalk for a lot of you. Like I'm seeing two people talking on a sidewalk, and then I'm seeing someone just stop the conversation, like feeling like they're done with this type of energy, turning around, walking away, and feeling very empowered in that, is what I'm seeing. So I feel like a lot of you will come into a realization that you didn't before, an awareness that your spirit guides are helping you to see something with clarity. And a lot of you will be walking away from someone who no longer serves you. So when it comes to this, it's important to pay attention to the energy around people. How do people make you feel? Do they make you feel good about yourself? Do they make you feel loved unconditionally? Or do you feel like this person puts a lot of conditions on you, like nothing you do is good enough? Pay attention to these things. These are all communicating to you whether this connection is meant for you or not. And you do have free will, so only you can make the decision that is best for you. But Spirit has been trying to send some signals and synchronicities your way. That is all that I am seeing, Aquarius. Those are your messages. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. I'm excited and honored to have done this reading for you today. If you liked any of the decks of cards I used, I'm linking those in the description box down below as well. I also do a podcast called the Slumber Party Massacre Podcast with 4 amazing women, my sister Lacey, Rebecca, Carly, and Heather. We're very real, very authentic. We debate movies. It's a grand old time. If that is something you are interested in, I'm linking that in the description box down below as well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.